What's going on, Taurus? I hope you are doing very well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for February 2022. So in this reading, we're going to take a look at some upcoming opportunities and challenges coming your way. We're also going to close off with some advice and messages from your angels and spirit guides. So you are all most definitely very welcome here in this space with me, Taurus, as we go through the reading. Thanks a lot for dropping by and taking the time to check out the reading. I do really appreciate it. If you find that it resonates with you here, Taurus, don't forget to like and subscribe as well. I would also really appreciate that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into your February 2022 energy. So give me a second and I will get into it for you here, Taurus. As always, I'd like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and also the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for Taurus. Two more here, two more. All right, let's see what we got going on here for you, Taurus, for February. Okay. Looking pretty intense in this corner right here, Taurus. Wow. Yeah, two aces. All right, Taurus, super interesting energy. So let's start off for you up here in your opportunity slot for February. So your opportunity here is definitely to tap into your masculine energy because we have the King of Wands, the Emperor, and also the Four of Swords here, Taurus. So if you've been looking to start some sort of side project, a hobby, or a business here, I really see you guys doubling down. Like, the opportunity is to kind of put yourself to work this month to enter into a new form of leadership in your life, Taurus. Okay, this is about being super grounded in reality. The King of Wands, though, here, this may be something that you have to get out of your comfort zone and take the center stage for the opportunity. Some of you may have a masculine presence in your life in February that could take you to the next level. This could be someone that's going to open up a new opportunity for you, for some of you. This could even be working with a partner if you're involved with them in that way. But for the vast majority of you guys, this is an identity shift in taking command of your own reality and really living for your passion, right? Because we have the King of Wands. We also have the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands. We have a bunch of Wands, Nine of Wands, Seven of Wands. Like, this month is all about the soul for you guys, Taurus. So I like to see it. We're going to have to clarify to get a little bit more information. Now, you do have the Four of Swords. Okay, so this is you gearing up for something, okay? Because this masculine energy is very mental, even though it's spiritual. This is you really deciding when you're going to push forward with something. So this is new love for a lot of you guys. For a lot of you, Taurus, I see new love entering your life in February, but this is almost like a very deep love for some of you. It could have to do with career as well. But we move down here to the challenge. We have the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. So your challenge here is not around any sort of confusion. This is a very clear energy. This is a knowing. There's an inner knowing about what you guys, the next big move that you're going to do. The Ace of Wands is the centerpiece to your reading. So you really need to let love guide you, not fear. Okay, because you guys know exactly what it is you're gearing up for. For some of you, this is going to be, I'm getting like having the courage to pursue someone in love, like almost you kind of chasing them just to get things started, because the Eight of Wands is all about communication and it's in your challenge. So it's like there's in February, it's going to be very fast paced, but it's a month of building up for this energy, if this makes sense. Okay, because King of Wands, Emperor, Eight of Wands, Ace of Wands, that is an insane cyclone or like vortex of energy that you have going on. So we're going to have to clarify to get more info. But then we move down here, Taurus, to the advice from Spirit, and we have the Nine of Wands, the Tower, and also the Seven of Wands here. So this could be a project that was unfinished. This could be something that you're very drawn to as a child, but you never really got it done, because the Nine of Wands here and also the Seven of Wands, this is an incomplete thing. So for a lot of you, this could be someone in love that you've been having on your mind for a very long time, that for some reason you've just been playing it safe. You haven't been making a decision about this thing. So you have the Tower here as well. And you see the Tower kind of, the buildup of the Tower represents belief systems or some sort of stable structure that's been in your life for a very long time. Spirit is advising you to let that go, right? We have two aces. This is all about new. So I do sense for some of you, this is someone that you already know from the past that you're going to have a new start with. For others of you, this is going to be some sort of, I'm almost getting like life purpose or something that you need to do to expand what you're already doing in business for some of you. That it's not going to stop haunting you. And so Spirit is saying essentially, go into what's haunting you here and don't let it. They're warning you of a potential Tower moment here, Taurus, where it's almost like if you just stuff down your passion for someone or for whatever this Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords represents to you. Yeah, so that your challenge also with the Eight of Wands, someone could want to move something forward very quick with you. This could be a masculine energy for the ladies out there for sure, and you're just not ready to do it. So we have a lot to clarify in this reading, but certainly February is going to be pretty jam-packed for you, it seems. All right, so let's go ahead and start off by clarifying this King of Wands in your opportunity. Why is the King of Wands here for Taurus? Let's go ahead and see. Why is the King of Wands here for Taurus? Okay, the King of Wands is clarified by the World card. Okay, so especially for those of you dealing with a career move, you guys have already done it all in whatever you're doing. There's a call for expansion here. Okay, so the King of Wands is telling you to be more of your true, authentic self. Someone who is not afraid to peacock, to like stand out from the crowd. The level of commitment that you've brought to the table, the level of passion that you've brought to the table up until this point in your career is maxed out. It's time for you, because you've already gone through the whole suit of Pentacles. So the suit of Pentacles, right, the 10 of Pentacles is the last one. So there's something about a reward, but almost like a certain cycle has been completed for you, and the new one coming in is going to require you to be more bold than ever before. That's why the Emperor is here as well. Now, for some of you out there, this could be a relationship that has come to an end with some sort of charismatic individual. It is possible. Okay, and you're kind of focused on someone new, because you do have two, you have the Emperor, the King of Wands. That could represent two different masculine energies for some of you, and you also have the Lovers popping out. So yeah, this is a reading where we're going to kind of have to clarify a lot. So let's also clarify this Emperor here. What is this Emperor energy doing for Taurus in the opportunity? Okay, you have the Harmony card jumping out of the deck here. Okay, so for some of you in a relationship, there's definitely an opportunity to resolve something with this person, or admit to yourself that this relationship has run its course. So some sort of, if you're at odds with an Emperor in your life here, there's going to be some sort of peace being made amidst the chaos. But for the vast majority of you, this is you guys stepping into your power finally. There's no coincidence that we have the 10 of Pentacles and also the 10 of Cups here, right? 10-10, that's an ending. So a very similar energy for both these masculine cards. There's something that you're going to do to step out of a cycle into a brand, because look, the number 10, and two aces below it. But it's a challenge. It's like for some reason it's challenging for you to let this new in, because maybe some of you feel like you're enjoying the benefits of what you already have, even though you're being called to something new. So if you don't get out of this energy here, or you don't come into harmony with your masculine, you might run into a Tower. I hope this makes sense. This is kind of one of those readings a little all over the place. All right, but let's go ahead and move down here to the challenge. Okay, so let's see why this 8 of Wands here, things happening quick. Why is this 8 of Wands here for Taurus? The number 8, and since it's with 2 aces, the number 8's amplified. It's all about abundance, really. You know, very opulent number, the number 8. Good for manifestation, bringing in abundance. Why is the 8 of Wands here? You might have, because, okay, yeah, some of you have multiple offers on the table here, Taurus, because you have the Emperor, King of Wands, 2 masculine energies, and you have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Some of you are dealing with a more practical choice in love versus a more exciting one. For some of you, okay, not for all of you. Let's see why this 8 of Wands is here. Okay, for some reason you're fighting this, guy. So you have the fighting card to clarify the 8 of Wands. You're very much so in your head about this change that needs to happen here. So you're going to have to choose an option here. It's almost like the practical one or the more adventurous one for others of you. But for the vast majority of you here, you need to accentuate your masculine energy and jump into a new career or a new hobby or even a new love. But for some reason you're fighting it. For some reason, there's some sort of payoff that you're getting for staying the same and not having to level up. But I'm telling you, if you don't level up, there's something coming, right? Because there's unfinished business here in the advice. So this is something that potentially you've been fighting for your whole life, some true desire in you that you've been fighting for a very, very long time. Let's see why this Ace of Wands is here in the centerpiece to your reading. It is a challenge card, but let's see, why is it here? Yeah, this is definitely you guys stepping up into leadership. Okay, so the Ace of Wands is clarified by the isolation card, guys. Taurus. So for some reason, I think you feel like this has the potential to break your heart, because whatever goes up must come down, right? It's like the law of karma, like balance in the universe. So this new opportunity has the potential to raise you to heights that you've never seen before, but it also has the potential to really devastate you. And what I kind of see right now is you guys enjoying the fantasy of your manifestation instead of enjoying the fruits of the manifestation. Because right now you're going to have to put some skin in the game, if that makes sense, because there is a potential for deep loss. Now, for others of you, though, I sense this has to do with a breakup from a masculine energy, and it's tearing you to pieces, right? 3 of Swords, heartbreak. But for others of you, though, as well, there's this feeling like you're going to lose people in your life. If you go forward with this new opportunity, if you boss up and embody this masculine energy, you're afraid that there's unfinished, like you're going to lose a friend group or something like that. So the change, the newness, is kind of very scary for you. So just make sure that you are living for you and no one else, Taurus. I always advise that. Okay, but so you have isolation there. Okay. So let's also move down here to your advice from your spirit guides. Let's go ahead and clarify this Tower. Why is this Tower card here in the advice position for Taurus? Okay. We have the Fool card and the Adventure card coming out of the deck. So this is the only place you're safe, guys. The message has repeated enough for me to officially say it. With the Fool and the Adventure card, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, the only place where you guys are safe is in the new. If you cling to the old out of fear, this is what you're doing. Like, Spirit's almost putting it in your face. Like, look at you. Do you really want to cling to this anymore? Do you really want to fight with this anymore? This deep desire in you? You need to get out of the tower while you still have opportunity, but the only place out of the tower is into the wild, right? You got to go into the unknown. So, super interesting clarification here. It's all about the new for you guys in February, for sure. For some of you, especially like relationship ending. It's almost like relationship ending for some of you, career upgrading for others of you. It's kind of what I sense here for the vast majority, at least. Let's also clarify this Nine of Wands. Why is this Nine of Wands here for Taurus? This is something for some of you that you've wanted to do for a very long time. You just never let yourself do it. Now it's the time to stand up for what you believe in with the Seven of Wands. It's almost like now or never. Really what the universe is saying with the Seven of Wands, it's like now or never, kind of what just came through. Too many. Definitely clinging to the past though. Let's see, why is this, two more here. I'm going to shut up. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Okay, the Nine of Wands is clarified by the Silence card, guys. Silence. So this is something deep subconscious within you. For some reason, you've been subconsciously resisting this change for a very long time. And for some of you, not to like get into your shadow, but it kind of seems like to me, like you've been rationalizing your way out of this because you have two cards of the mind here and now you have a major arcana. So you can't run from this anymore. Whatever this new energy coming into your life, career, or person, you need to silence all of the past wounding because it doesn't even matter. Like this, once again, reset energy. Go into the gap. Go into stillness. Okay, go into the unknown and live your life. Like the reason you came here is not to just arrive at death safely. You came here to risk it. You came here to have a very fun life. And that's what the potential is on the table for you guys. You also have to listen to your intuition with that silence card because it will guide you where you need to go. All right. So what we're going to do now to close off this reading is we're going to pull some oracle messages for you here, Taurus. Okay, so this is going to be some final words of advice from your spirit guides for February based on everything we've covered. Let's go ahead and see what wants to come through. Last one. All right, don't shoot the messenger here, Taurus. All right, so yeah, we have a bunch of future planning energy, and it's kind of what I sensed from the beginning with this Four of Swords. Okay, with this Four of Swords. Right now, you guys are in the process of really getting ready to make this jump, okay? But what you do have is not the right time. You have a year from now, and you also have in the near future. So what I think is going on here is February. February is going to be a month for you, Taurus, where you really iron out the details about who you are, where you're going. Even if you don't know exactly where you're going, there needs to be a buildup of a plan for the Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. There's energy within you that needs to go somewhere. Okay, it needs to go somewhere. It needs to be channeled into something so that a year from now or in the near future, you're going to reap the rewards. So this is a risk. But with that being said, you know, whether this is about love or career, I think no doubt inevitably you're going to get what you want. You just have to go through this process, Taurus. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this reading. It was not my clearest reading, so I apologize for that. I do feel it was a little bit all over the place. But with that being said, feel free to book a personal reading with me if you want more clarity on your situation. You can find the link for that reading in the description box of this video. Okay, click the link there and you can book a session with me. But either way, I appreciate all you guys, Taurus, and I'll talk to you next week on your next reading. Have a great February. This is the Autistic Mystic. Peace.